Is it grandfathered in any case the approved use of the fence?
So excuse me. So, so if they were to change what they're storing, is that what you're asking?
No. Well, that could be a case too, but I'm talking about if the property changed ownership.
Oh, okay.
If the property changed ownership next week, the variance stays with the property.
That's what I was asking.
If a tenant were to move out here and have a new tenant, it would the same case. You're granting this for the property regardless of the tenant or the owners.
Okay.
Right, motion to open the public hearing.
So moved.
Support.
Motion support, all in favor?
Aye.
All right. Since you are here, please state your name and address for the record.
My name is Chris Smith. I work for Tri-State Developers.
Address?
My home address?
Yep.
1283 East Broadway Highway, Charlotte, Michigan, 48813.
All right. Wish to give a little presentation here.
Yeah, so as Hope laid out, we're just looking to change the material from the existing wood fence to a chain link, or cyclone fence, in other words, looking for less wind resistance. We don't expect the tenant to move out anytime soon. They are a direct supplier of board, water, and light, the utility company right across the street. They've been servicing them for a couple of decades. They wanted to expand their operations, so we expect them to be there a long time. So, and we will control who goes in that building, obviously. If that becomes an issue and the township wants us to put maybe like slat screening or something like that along the road edge or something, so you can't see from road edge, that's not a problem. As Hope also mentioned, phase 2, we also have additional vegetation along the road front for the site plan for phase 2 there. But this is the third time I've had to repair it. Insurance is fighting me on it. Every time I have to replace panels, the paint colors change. It's just a mess. I just want to build this once and be done.
Any questions for the applicant?
No. What would be in the storage area?
It's currently, if you, Peter, can you pull up the pictures?
Yep.
So they're like I said, they're a direct supplier of board, water, and light. So typically what they store in the storage area is either the cross ties that go up on utility poles or the large spools of wire. And typically all you see, like in the bottom right corner there, is wooden spools on each side, coil of some material type manner in the middle of it with some type of protective covering around the edge of it. The reason why we requested 8 foot is because some of their spools reach 8 foot in height. So we just want to match the material height with the fence height. And every time that this fence blows down, they're operating at limited capacity, which affects how fast they can fill the trucks for the utility companies. So this company is operational, or this location is operational 24/7. If a storm comes in, whether it's board, water, light, consumers, DTE, all the utility companies will send their trucks to the closest location to get their trucks staffed and supplied for the storm recoveries.
Any other questions?
Move to close the public hearing.
Support.
All right. Motion and support. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Public hearing is closed.
Mr. Chair, before I make a motion, I have a question for staff. You said in phase 2, you plan on doing something with the like a berm or out there or what?
There's a berm along the majority of the property existing currently. The only spot that the berm is not elevated is actually just to the right of the fencing. There's some underground utilities, so we couldn't berm it up, so it's correct depth for excavation in case of emergency. But other than that, there already is a existing berm in front of that for the most part.
What were you talking about in phase two? You were gonna, that would also help isolate.
Are you guys looking at the same thing I am up on the screen?
Yes. I
Okay.
think so.
So you see the red cloud to the right, that's the current storage yard. And then directly to the left of that is a proposed 33,000 square foot building. That is part of phase two. So when we build those buildings, all the buildings get built and then we finalize the landscaping. That's when it goes, make everything pretty, put some vegetation up per the township requirements.
Okay.
That's what, so you see that really thick, dark line at the bottom there, just behind the building. That all represents vegetation.
Okay. So where the fence is over there, you'll have a building structure there.
I'm sorry.
Where the fence, where you're gonna put the fence in the future, there'll be a building structure there. Is that correct?
No, the fence is gonna stay in that existing location. There's gonna be a building directly to the south or left on the screen. And then there's gonna be vegetation, excuse me, vegetation along the canal road.
I don't have any questions.
Anybody else?
Building in the corner, that's yours as well, the existing building?
Correct. Yep, all buildings on the site are currently mine.
Right.
And the utility supply company, Border States, currently operate the bottom right building and the middle building also.
Okay.
So these buildings on the right, I'm not sure if you can see my mouse very well, but these are all existing. Then the ones down here are phase two, they will be constructed.
Were you planning to make a motion?
What's that?
Were you planning to make a motion?
I was thinking about it, but I ain't gonna fight you over it.
I thought you said you were going to, but then you hadn't, so
Oh.
I was just clarifying, you're welcome to.
Okay, I move to approve the requested variance from chapter 8, section 8.43D of the Delta Township zoning ordinance to allow the subject parcel number 040-033-400-030-00 4800 South Canal Road to use chain link fencing for the existing outdoor storage area as shown on the provided D&M site incorporated plan dated 8/15/23 and revised 6/26/25 when the ordinance requires either wooden or masonry. The applicant has demonstrated that the variance request satisfies the review criteria established in section 1504B and C of the Delta Township zoning ordinance.
Support.
All right. We have a motion and support. Roll call vote here. David Corey, I say yes. Andrea Cascarilla,
Yes.
Timothy Kaltenbach,
Yes.
Robert McConnell,
Yes.
Peter Skiles.
Yes.
All right. It passes. Please inform of his next steps.
Fine.
Oh, okay. So we will get an official approval letter in probably this week. And then if you do decide to go with that 8-foot fence, it will require a permit through the building department.
Yeah.
Okay,
Good.
so we'll be in touch.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day. Thank you for coming out.
Thank you.
Next is special election for vice chair. Since they resigned, so entertain a motion if there anybody.
I'll leave it up to my fellow colleagues on the
Yes.
ZBA because I'm not permitted.
I'm allowed to comment.
Same rate of pay, getting more pay for being vice chair.
Same rate as chair.
Uh, I could do that.
Okay,
Right,
okay.
terrific.
Thank you,
We
Bob.
have a,
Do we have a motion to,
So moved.
So moved.
who is that? It's Penny.
Peter,
All right, that was motion support.
Tim.
Tim support.
All right, so I guess this one was also a roll call vote because that's what it was last time.
Yep.
So I say yes. Scott
Yes.
Mr. Kalkenbeck,
Yes.
Mr. McConnell,
I guess so.
Skiles.
I'm gonna say.
All right. Congratulations.
Yes.
All right, so now we have to adjourn the zoning board meeting and then go to the sign board. So,
Welcome to adjourn.
okay,
Or.
the motion and support, all in favor?
Aye.
All right.
And just a note about this arrangement of adjourning, and I did talk to our township attorney today. She's looking into maybe just doing one agenda for for the infrequent times when we're gonna have cases for both. It would be really friendly for us to be able to do it all on one agenda. So I have a request in on just a legal review on that. So you might see that differently, but we thought just out of abundance of caution, do it this way for now.
Okay,
And you might see it differently in the future.
all right, so now I call the sign board of appeals to order. We'll call again, so David Corey is here. Andrea Cascarella.
Present.
Brent
Here.
is not. Tim is here, Robert McConnell,
Present.
and Peter Skiles. Yep. Okay, so for this one, we need to approve our May 13th, 2025 regular meeting minutes for the sign board.
Yeah, and that's the only item of business. We just didn't want this to linger in case we don't get another sign board of appeals request. Then you have to kind of think back to what happened at the meeting a year from now, so
So
I
moved.
want to get these approved.
All right, we have a motion from Tim.
Approve.
Do we have a second? Second.
Is this the same, you got the same issue on this one?
It says
Yeah,
co-chair.
Mhm.
Okay, we'll address that.
So,
Yep.
so motion with changes,
Yes.
okay, support,
Support.
okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Other business,
No other business.
board comments?
Mr. Chair, this is a question for Peter. Peter, is the township board going to do something to recognize our past chair?
We could, yeah, there's no specific policy necessarily on it, but we could put together a resolution for a future meeting.
I'm happy to bring that to the board.
Yeah, I certainly would support that.
Okay, we'll get something prepared on
What was
that.
the total, how many years did Dave serve?
I don't remember right now. I thought it was over 10.
Yeah,
Specifically, how many years he did? I could,
I'll have to look. I think it's over 10. I'm not sure.
that Dave.
I think he was 15.
But
50.
it very well might have been.
In that regard, so that would be scheduled for a board meeting.
Yeah, I don't know if
You
we'll-
take a motion, is that right?
I'll make the request.
Okay.
Yeah, I can talk to the supervisor. I mean, sorry, I mean, you also obviously can. But we can get that arranged through the manager's office and get that on a future agenda.
Okay. What I was gonna say was, I may put something together, I may write something for the occasion. So I need to know what it is, but the thing I need most of any of my colleagues on this board have some comments about him, they could send to me, I would appreciate it.
I have great faith in you, Bob, that you'll do an incredible tribute.
But I appreciate that. But that's not the point. The point is everybody sees what he's done
Yeah.
a little differently.
Sure.
And to create something, you really need all that input, so.
Yeah.
I would appreciate it. You just, couple of words, whatever comes to mind.
Okay.
All right, we're all done with board comments, staff comments.
Nothing to add tonight. We, as of now, don't have, do we have an agenda for a application for September?
Yes.
I think we do. So we'll look to meet again in September, I think on the same day.
Or sign. I
Um,
think it's zoning.
yeah, I think it's zoning board of appeals. So, I think it's actually this date, a month from now, so we will be back in this room. No, it would be, I think, the 9th of September.
Okay.
So we'll be in touch with you to ensure that you are able to make it. But no, nothing else right now. Might delay you all. I'd like to get those cards, the master plan cards. I forgot those. I'll go do that.
Okay.
So before you leave, we are doing a survey for our community master plan. I think
Right.
I saw a couple of you about this, but there's a community survey I'd like you all to engage in, and maybe you could share with friends and family. It's all about land use in the community. So I'm gonna run downstairs to my office and grab a handful of these cards that have a QR code on them.
All right.
And then hopefully you can participate in that.
Yeah, the West Side Neighborhood Association has somebody sent it to the West Side group or something.
Oh, that's great.
I just
Wonderful.
received it. In the-
Good deal.
yeah,
Wonderful,
an email.
wonderful, wonderful.
And that's it on my end right now.
All right. Entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Support.
Motion and support. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
We're adjourned.
Hey, Mr. Chair, very smooth.
You made it
very
first.
good.
Yeah,
Very smooth.
This meeting.
Have acting up to up there.
He's a troublemaker down there.
Get to go home, load up.